Hi friends, I'm Angie.
I'm Baby Duck.
Yeah, she's my baby duck. And we are with Going Out the Door. And there's been lots of questions about the Disney College program because tomorrow morning...
I'm going to be doing my second college program.
That's right. So she's been there once, been there, done that, and is so excited to go back. She's got a t-shirt. She's so excited to go back again. So we're going to ask her a few basic questions that people have been asking. So Leah, when you go to the college program, tell your friends, where do you live?
You can live, there's 5 places you can live. You can pay for your own apartment and live somewhere, just wherever apartment you find, or if you live in the Orlando area, you can live at home, whatever it is that you need to do. Okay. Or there are 4 available dorm-style housing, and it's called the Disney Dorms, and those are Vista Way, The Commons, Chatham Square, and Patterson Place.
Now, but they are apartments. They have full kitchens, yes, and they have living rooms, and there's
bathrooms, and very nice amenities. If you look up Disney College Program housing, you can see some wonderful pictures and lots of videos where people have taken videos of how they've set their rooms up. They're actually much nicer than the apartments at my school.
And there's variations. I mean, you can have 3 people to a room, 2 people to a room.
Yeah, and there's up to 4-bedroom apartments. There's 3-bedroom apartments, 1-bedroom apartments. Okay. So,
all right, there's lots of options. So if you don't have a car and you go, how do you get around?
Well, part of your on-campus housing is what the dorms are called, as on campus. But part of that included not only are your electric bill, your internet, your pool fees, your gym fees, but is actually a bus transportation system that takes you to and from the parks, your work locations, Walmart, those types of places.
Okay. So how long does it last?
It depends, actually. If you do your season or your season advantage, and season advantage would mean that you are there for closer to 8 months, and just your season would be about 4.
All right. So when do you go? Obviously you leave tomorrow. And then how long do you stay?
I'm going to be there from September 5th to January 4th unless I extend. And extending is at closer to the end of your program, about a month out, you can apply to extend your program. And a lot of times you end up staying in the same role with the same people, which is nice. But you can stay for up to a year, but at a year you are no longer considered an intern, and you have to change to either full or part-time status.
All right. And then it's called college program, so do you get credit for it?
No, actually. This part's a little more difficult to explain because the Disney College program is an internship. So if your school will count it and accept it as an internship towards your major, if it requires an internship, then yes, it would count as school credit. But the other thing is there are classes offered, whether that be the Disney style classes, or there's one where it's more of a, think of it like a high school study hall. There's assisted for you to take your online classes, but under supervision with help and assistance. And it's a set apart time every week for you don't get scheduled to work, you don't get any of those things, and you can go to the computer lab and just do it.
All right. So while you're there, you have a job, right? You actually work for Disney.
Yes, you work for Disney. If anyone's familiar with College of the Ozarks, it's similar to that. It's a paid internship. You live on in their housing, and they take your rent out of your check, which helps you learn to budget and helps you learn to do those things. And you work in different places, whether that be merchandising, costuming, whatever it is that you get to do.
Janitorial.
Showkeeping.
Showkeeping. Oh, yeah, that's cute. Mousekeeping.
Mousekeeping.
That's right.
One of my favorites.
And you can work in any park. Isn't that correct?
Yes, you can work at any park or any location. And a lot of people, what they don't realize is that that doesn't just mean that you could work in the 4 parks or at the hotels, but that also means that you'll be working behind the scenes and serving our cast member guests.
Okay. Downtown Disney.
Yep, downtown Disney is absolutely a huge location. Yeah. So a lot of people go to downtown Disney. It takes a lot of manpower to make that happen. It's actually Disney Springs now, though.
Oh, I know. I don't know why I said that. Oh my gosh.
It's okay. I say MGM sometimes.
Oh, sometimes I do that too.
Let me date myself here.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so again, to kind of recap this, it's basically a semester. You take a semester off of school. And,
or if you have a trimester like me, it would be sometimes during your off trimester.
There you go. That's awesome. Or you can extend and stay a little bit longer. You do get paid while you're there. They do have housing available and transportation available. And you get to take some classes while you're there and learn some of the good Disney magic. And when you first get there, there's some training. What kind of training you get?
It depends. Well, the training you get, again, depends on your location. But there's one thing that's called Disney Traditions. And it's a lot like what it sounds. I don't want to give too much away because it's a special thing. And it's...
Well, I will tell you that the first time she did Traditions, she couldn't tell me anything except for there are times that you can win special pins.
Yes, you can. There's a little. Well, when I went, they did a little trivia game before the meeting, the training started. It was really cute, and they do stuff like they teach you how to properly lift. You know, they teach. The one thing that I do want to share is one of my favorite things from training, and it's safety begins with me, and I think that applies to a lot of things. So it's something we say a lot as cast members. It's on all the different signs, and it's not a joke, but it's something that makes everyone smile. Is to go, safety begins with me.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay, so she got 5 pins the first time she went.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a show off. But that's okay. I'm going to do it again.
We are way too Disney. That is the problem. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
So,
there's no
okay, there's a couple of other quick questions.
Okay.
People are
speed
always...
round.
Yeah, speed round. Can your mom and daddy go with you?
No. Well, there's a waiting lounge for check-in where your parents get to go and they can talk to other parents. They can... Yeah, and it's a lot of fun for the parents. They explain more about, well,
the program.
You wouldn't know, but you get a really cool pen if your parents go. It
got
says,
a button.
Yeah, I think we've got it right over here.
Yeah, and then the other question is do I get to go to Disney for free because my daughter is there? And guess what that answer is?
No,
I don't.
It's not how it works. A lot of people think, oh, they work at Disney, I can get free tickets. Well, as much as we'd like to, that's just not quite how it works. But if you do have a friend who's a cast member, they'd be more than happy to tell you where the bathrooms are.
Oh. Now, she gets to go to the park whenever she wants, whenever she's not working.
Yeah, it's one of the cast member perks is that you can go in when you're not working. Some people try and cheat the system and call in, but don't do that.
Because they see you're in there,
don't they? They do. And you know what? It's just being polite.
It is. And do you feel pretty safe and taken care of while you're there?
One of the... Pretty sure Angie would never leave if she could go for free. No, you wouldn't.
Yeah. I'd just be there all the time, Miss Brenda.
But,
you're safe.
Yes, absolutely. The 4 on-campus housing have private security, very detailed. My parents can't even come into my apartment and see me without me being with them to get them in. And the other thing...
And signed me out.
And they have to be signed out by a certain time. They will call you, say it's past time, why are they still here? But they take safety very seriously, and it's, again, safety begins with me. It's something I really appreciate.
Yeah, they learn a lot, guys, and they grow up a lot, and it's really good to have them there. No, they don't get to come home from the holidays. They're there the whole time, and that's good for them. You work sometimes 7 days a week, sometimes 12 hours a day, and hard work makes Leah a better person, right?
It makes everyone a better person.
It does. It's a great experience, and if you have more questions, just send them to us, but know that Baby Duck leaves in the morning, and so she'll just answer them online if you have any.
Well, what if we maybe did some Facebook Lives from Disney World?
Oh, maybe I'll have to go meet her and help
her.
No, what a shame! All right, friends. Oh, I hear Papa. I think he has to go too.
I think he said they're spending my money.
Oh, they're spending my money. Okay, we'll just stay home, baby. Okay, bye.